The first frost of autumn always arrived unannounced, a thief in the night, stealing away the warmth and leaving behind a brittle silence. The old woman, hunched over a steaming mug of tea, felt it in her bones, a familiar chill that seeped through even the thickest of blankets. Her name was Eleanor, and she lived alone in a small cottage on the edge of a bustling town. Years ago, the town square had been her domain, her knitted scarves and hats a familiar sight every Saturday morning. Now her fingers, gnarled with age, struggled to hold the needles. The yarn slipped and snagged, a testament to the passage of time. A single tear traced a path down her wrinkled cheek, a silent acknowledgement of her fading strength. One blustery afternoon, a young girl with bright, curious eyes and a cascade of auburn hair skipped up the cobblestone path leading to Eleanor's cottage. Her name was Lily, and her laughter was as bright and cheerful as the sunflower stitched onto her knitted hat, a gift from her grandmother. Lily's parents had recently moved to the town, and the little girl, filled with a thirst for adventure, had taken it upon herself to explore every nook and cranny. She had heard whispers of the old woman who lived at the edge of town, the one who knitted magic with her needles. Timidly, Lily knocked on the weathered wooden door, her heart pounding in her chest. When Eleanor opened the door, her eyes filled with surprise, Lily held out a small, hand-drawn picture. It depicted a brightly colored sun radiating warmth onto a cozy little cottage. Eleanor's heart, hardened by years of solitude, softened at the sight of the child's innocent gesture. She invited Lily inside, her home filled with the aroma of freshly baked cookies and the faint scent of lavender. Lily's eyes widened in amazement at the sight of countless balls of yarn, stacked high in baskets and overflowing from wooden chests. As the sun began its slow descent, casting long shadows across the room, Eleanor shared stories of her life in the town, of bustling market days and the joy she found in creating warmth for others with her knitting. Lily listened with rapt attention, her young mind painting vivid pictures of a time gone by. Before Lily left that evening, her small hands clutching a warm, newly knitted scarf, a promise was made. Lily, eager to learn the art of knitting, would return every week, and Eleanor, her heart touched by the girl's kindness, would teach her. Section 4. The Power of Shared Stories. As the weeks turned into months, a beautiful friendship blossomed between the old woman and the young girl. Eleanor, her fingers now nimble with renewed purpose, taught Lily the secrets of her craft. Lily, in turn, breathed new life into Eleanor's world, filling it with laughter, stories, and a renewed sense of purpose. The small cottage, once shrouded in silence and shadows, became a haven of warmth and shared stories. Eleanor, her voice raspy but filled with emotion, recounted tales of her childhood, of her family, and of the town's history. Lily, her eyes sparkling with wonder, soaked up every word, her young imagination weaving magic into each story. With each loop and pearl, with each shared story and whispered secret, the bond between them grew stronger. Lily learned that true warmth came not just from the woolen creations, but from the love and connection shared between two souls. Section 5. More than just mittens. Word of Eleanor's knitting lessons with Lily spread through the town like wildfire. Soon, other children, drawn by the allure of warmth and the promise of shared stories, began to gather at Eleanor's cottage. The once quiet space was now filled with the joyful chatter of children, their needles clicking in unison. Eleanor, her heart overflowing with happiness, watched as her small protégés, their faces flushed with concentration, transformed colorful yarn into hats, scarves, and mittens. Each creation was infused with love, laughter, and the warmth of shared stories. The children, inspired by Eleanor's generosity, decided to share their newfound skills with others. They organized a knitting circle in the town square, inviting people of all ages to join them. The square, once a place of hurried footsteps and fleeting connections, was now transformed into a vibrant tapestry of shared laughter, whispered stories, and the rhythmic clicking of knitting needles. Section 6. The Warmth Within. As the first snowflakes of winter began to fall, blanketing the town in a pristine white, Eleanor sat by her window, a contented smile gracing her lips. Her heart, once heavy with loneliness, was now overflowing with love and gratitude. The warmth that radiated from her small cottage, now a beacon of light and laughter in the town, was a testament to the power of human connection, the magic of shared stories, and the simple act of creating something beautiful together. And as the townspeople, adorned in their colorful hats and scarves, smiled at each other, a silent acknowledgement of their shared bond, they carried with them not just the warmth of wool, but the enduring warmth of a community brought together by a young girl, an old woman, and the timeless art of knitting.